The streamer versus 9 to 5 debate is something I've been seeing on my feed a little bit. I know this has been a discussion for like the last 2 years, I believe, but my honest thoughts on it, I think that a regular 9 to 5 outside of a career, like an actual, if you had to go to college for that 9 to 5, it's technically harder than streaming. But I feel like streaming as a whole is harder than 9 to 5 because a lot of it is not in your control and it's more like running a business, like with most content creation. Now, I'm not saying that becoming a streamer is harder than becoming like a doctor or something, but I feel like it's harder to become like a successful one, if that makes sense. Because with a doctor and all that nursing and schooling, right? You go to school for what, 4 years, maybe more, and you have a set goal, a set way to get to becoming a doctor or nurse or whatever. But with streaming or content creation in general, it's like you could do all the right things, but there's a little bit of luck that gets into it. Now, I would definitely say a 9 to 5 is probably harder than like a TikToker, because a TikToker, bro, people blow up from just sitting there in their house talking. And also it's like, it depends on what type of streamer we're talking about, because Queso just sits down and play video games and be entertaining, right? You could say being entertaining for that long, that many hours is pretty hard. And then we also have streamers like iShowSpeed who actually goes out and makes the content. Now I feel like that's 100% harder, but I feel like Queso type of streaming, not just Queso, I'm not trying to call him out, I love Queso. Other type of gaming streamers or desktop streamers, like not desktop streamer, but desktop creator like me, it's easier because you can just sit at the comfort of your home, wake up at any time and do what you need to do. And obviously content creation doesn't take a like physical damage on you, but it does take a mental damage. I know your job does the same as well as physical damage. So I feel like it just depends on how you look at it for which one's harder. Now in today's video, y'all, we will be reacting to Faze's video, 9 to 5 workers versus streamers debate, what is harder? Now I know this video is a month old. I've seen a couple clips on my TikTok, so I actually want to react to this video myself and for you guys. Guys, this is day 6 of posting every day for 100 days challenge. Now guys, I hope you guys support the channel, y'all. We trying to get up there one day, maybe. Trying to make this a dream come true, man. So let's get right into this reaction video, y'all.
How are you gonna disrespect your mom like that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect your mom and say that your work is harder? That is so rude.
All right, can I talk?
And first of all, bro, that's so manipulative, bro. Manipulative. Because it's like, bro, why are you bringing up bro's mom? Is his job harder than his mom's job? His mom can't do what he does, and he can't do what his mom does. From what like just in general, bro.
Pray.
Listen, so your whole
so
thing,
it's dangerous.
Listen,
Your job isn't dangerous.
You would actually have to go to work.
Went
to school and still...
And paid rent?
Yes, I still worked.
That's your choice. You're
high. You're hungover.
Credentials are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time.
I don't even enjoy streaming anymore.
Most of the streamers he's talking about in them clips, most of them don't even play video games as a streamer. Most of them are IRL content creators nowadays, bro.
What's up? How's it going?
Same old different day.
Mail carrier.
Okay. All right. So my argument here.
First of all, bro, mail carrier, bro, that job cannot be hard, bro. I never did that job, but I'm just saying that job probably cannot be hard, bro. Lacey has cultivated a substantial multi-platform audience with nearly 1.5 million Twitch followers, over 1 million on Instagram, and over 2.3 million on TikTok. Approximately 200K on X. He joined the Faze clan in May 2024, quickly gaining notoriety through Fortnite and IRL streams. Every time I see Lacey, he's doing some dumb shit, bro.
Streaming and social media creation is harder than a 9 to 5. Facts.
Nah, it's not facts, bro. 9 to 5 is way harder, homie.
Why do you say that?
Because you gotta get up every motherfucking day, go to the motherfucking bullshit job, and slave for fucking pennies.
See, that's the thing is, you're right. You get up every day, you go through the motions. You don't have to get a good night's sleep. You don't have to be focused. You don't have to be locked in. You wake up. You go, you flip some patties, maybe you sign a few envelopes, answer a few phone calls. With streaming and social media creation, you have to be on your game 24/7. It's like a switch.
I understand what he's getting. I understand what Lacey is saying here, bro. It's like, back then, I feel like being a streamer was definitely easier, but nowadays, content creation is like such a high competitive niche, bro, that like you have to be on your A game, bro. Like some people are posting multiple times a day, bro. You can't just get away with posting bullshit content anymore, bro. Like you actually have to be consistent and try to get creative with your content, bro, if you're trying to make it.
No,
that never
when you're a
turns
mail
off.
carrier, I'm a mail carrier, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I get treated like shit every motherfucking day.
We have to
I
deal
get it,
with
bro. That job
thousands,
sounds ass.
tens of thousands of people
Bullshit.
critiquing every little thing we do, every
Man.
decision we make, every thought we
You
have.
guys got it made, man. I wish I had
We
it
don't-
made like y'all.
We don't have
I
to go
wish.
sign a few envelopes and put them in a mailbox.
Man,
We
you
have
got
to
it
be,
gravy, bro.
what's the next trend?
Because
What's the
the
next
shit I
idea?
go through every
Oh my
day,
God, I
and
have to
got
stream
dogs,
today.
And I got dogs that want to bite my ass
And
every
you have
day.
lunch breaks. You have lunch breaks. We don't have breaks. We're on 24/7.
You got
Lacey is being a troll here, bro. You do not have to stream 24/7, and they get a lot more breaks, bro.
High energy,
I wish I
24/7.
could be at home like you and get back and get paid
I don't
big
even.
money.
We're not even at home. We're walking around. We're
Man,
walking
I
around
wanna
doing
do
things,
all of
going
that
to
because
parties, doing
the
all this
shit,
stuff.
I got to slave just for not even 100,000 a year. I got to work double overtime. Bullshit.
Okay.
I mean, you're a fucking mail carrier, bro. How much do you expect to get paid, bro? Your job is not in that high of damn demand, bro. Most people get their mail online nowadays anyway, bro. If you wanted to make 100,000, you should have picked a better career, bro. I'm just
What
saying,
about
bro.
this?
I'm just saying.
You're guaranteed to get paid. You have
Exactly.
No, I'm
a
not.
steady rate.
If I don't work, I don't get paid.
And you can work during content creation and not get paid. There's a difference.
It's simple as
Yeah,
that.
but you have a guaranteed
A guaranteed pay if you
No,
work.
I
That's
don't.
your decision if you don't want
I
to work.
got to work at the job for
If
years.
I don't go live, I don't get
Just-
paid.
First of all, Jason DeWeen is sitting there looking fucking. Not a thought behind them damn eyes, bro.
Either.
Not a single thought, bro.
Yes, we have people in the chat spamming L's.
See, this is where they get to rage baiting, bro.
You have to create content. Imagine you have to be high energy. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? You guys like this stream?
That's me 24/7. I'd rather do that.
So why don't you become a streamer?
Man, that's what I want to do. F that. F this not
But you're kind of too old. I mean, he has the energy for it, low key, though.
How come every single person in this seat is not a streamer?
People are lazy. They want to put in the work.
That's their fault.
I get called fat all the time.
Oh, so what? I get called fat and chubby. All my homeboys call me chubby, fat, whatever. That's your
I mean, you definitely are, bro, but
Yeah, you right, homeboy. You right.
It's-
Check this out.
it's like one thing when your homies do it, but like for random people to do it, it kind of hurts a little more. You feel me?
I don't give a fuck.
But I don't even know if it's like through a screen. It doesn't really matter to me, bro.
Oh my gosh, wait, we're seeing a flag.
Unfortunately, these flags are actually useless. We decided to use a timer instead because we suck at explaining things.
So why have flags, bro?
So you raised your flag. Is there a reason you did that?
Because
Ex-chef?
I had to cook for 15 years. So that means for 15 years, I had to get up practically every day, get dressed, go to work, and I had to deal with not only adults, but I also had to deal with children.
We deal with children every day. Too.
I know that's their fan base.
Lacey Thugs are. Do you not know who the Lacey Thugs are?
I can't go out in public without 10 kids coming up asking for a picture. You know how hard that is of a life?
Isn't that
That is
special?
difficult.
How long do
The
you think
rage
this
bait is
gonna
crazy.
last?
Forever.
Forever.
You think this
hopefully.
is going to last forever?
I hope so. You just proved my point for me. I don't have that security that's going to last forever. Having a job, being
That's
a
why you
cook,
gotta
you
grind.
have that security of, oh, I have a job, I have a degree, I have this. This could end for me tomorrow.
Hypothetically, if you all of a sudden you lost all your followers, what would you do?
I know what he'll do. Get a
No, I'm asking
trigger
him.
warning.
I'm asking him. What would
Job.
you do if you lost completely all your YouTubers? You had nothing. No one watched you anymore. I didn't even watch you anymore. What would you have to?
Who gives a shit if you don't watch them or any of us? But I wonder what he's gonna say to this, bro.
Actually have to go to work.
Oh my gosh, go to work.
That's a slur. If I did lose all my followers, I would probably buy a couple houses and start my real estate empire.
Okay, so then you would have to actually go to work. You would actually have to go to the office.
And I would think that would be a much easier job than streaming.
You gotta go into your setup though and sit in front of studio lights and read the chat and be interactive.
It's like, and another thing about all of that too, that I actually can get, bro. It's like streaming in particular, not content creation. Streaming, if you don't post your streams on like YouTube and stuff, isn't it like not passive income? Because when streams aren't on, don't like people usually not watch streams when they're not on. I could be 100% wrong about that. I don't watch Twitch that often, but I'm usually just on YouTube. I'm just saying, like, if you guys know, drop it down below or something.
No, he lost everybody. He lost everybody. He has no followers whatsoever. He would have to turn
Yeah, but
around.
you're proving my point.
You would have to
You're proving
turn
my
around.
point. You're proving my point on why this is harder because I could lose it all tomorrow.
Yeah, but you could lose it tomorrow.
If let's say you're a cook, right? Let's say you got fired. You have hundreds of people lined up. You could go cook over here, cook over there.
You could be a private chef.
You could be a private chef. Exactly. I don't have that security.
I was a cook in the school system. I cooked all frozen food.
But you still cook.
You still cook. You go cook for another school.
I think I saw a flag right here.
Flags. I see red flags.
I'm gonna have to backlight. Yo, Lacey, it's the truth.
Now we got Auntie over here, man. What she got to say? What she got to say, man?
Take into account. Say we get a brand deal. I gotta post on an Instagram story. I gotta go find the 4 local cans. I gotta make sure, I get the 4 local can. And
Not to mention,
You have to do work.
it ruins our Twitter impressions too.
I gotta tag them.
And then that goes into falling off.
My name is
Yeah, registered nurse. Okay, I can take her a little bit more serious.
35 years ago, I decided to go to nursing school because I wanted to be a creative, I thought. I loved fashion, I loved acting, I loved singing. But in the South, whole lot of racism. Back in the 60s and the 50s, people didn't give a rat's ass if you created something, and they wouldn't support your business. So,
100% get that. And that's why you had to become a nurse, right? Because she said she wanted to have other passions. But nowadays, that means you should be supporting the newer generation because we have the freedom to be able to do this.
yes, a 9 to 5 is much harder. I had to work 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda, Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
Nope.
Have you ever done
You
it?
get spoiled. No.
Rhonda,
You
Rhonda,
get spoiled, and your mama and
Rhonda,
daddy keep
Rhonda,
giving it to you.
Rhonda,
Because
I got a question for Rhonda. I got a question for
Yeah, that's not fair to say too. Just because you're a content creator doesn't mean you had it easy growing up, bro. I mean, you're probably not absolutely poor because you probably need a computer or a setup, but you don't always got it. Like some people using their phone to stream, phone to make content, bro.
Rhonda, have you ever done a subathon?
What's a subathon?
30 days straight. 20.
No, that is a good point. That is a good point that I didn't even think about just now. A subathon where you just stream for a whole month straight, that gotta be harder than 9 to 5. I'm sorry, bro. Because imagine being at a job for a whole month straight, no break. And I know it's kind of easy because most of the people that do that got a fan base and they'll watch them through anything, but I'm just saying,
4 hours a day.
Day and night. No break.
We all streamed.
That ain't even healthy.
You're talking about working 7 to 3. You have 2 30-minute breaks throughout that. You get to go home afterwards, see your family, relax. We were on camera 30 days straight, no personal.
What
You know how
day
hard
were
it is
you a registered
to
nurse?
have.
When did you get a break? You clean boo-boo?
When have you ran a 3-minute ad?
You
When have
clean
you
up
ever ran? You
vomit,
never ran a 3-minute ad.
pass trays, you short-handed.
Talk about the fake relationships that you have.
Oh my God.
Now
It's fake
think
on
about
social
this.
media.
Think about this. Imagine
Sure.
every little person. We call them parasocials. They judge your
Parasocials.
relationships. You can't go out to dinner or have a girl take a picture in your car without them finding out. And
I got caught with my ex.
I got caught with my ex, and I got treated like I was a pedophile for it.
But mental health, when you stop caring about what people think and what they say about you, do you?
I mean, that's true, but that's easier said than done, bro.
And that's a big problem with younger people. You care about what people think, social media, what they say about you.
That's our
job.
PR matters the most.
35 years.
What do you think's harder? 24-hour open surgery, like when you're helping with, the doctor, et cetera, or 24-hour stream?
24-hour open surgery.
Oh,
You
brother.
short-handed.
We're saving thousands, you're saving one.
Ron got it, bro. Ron got it. I don't got much to say about that, bro. He got it. He got it, man. He got it, man. That's bullshit. He's a troll, bro.
All right, so you said 30-day subathon, right?
Yep.
My argument is that none of you guys actually did any of the work during that, and it was all your filmers, your editors.
Occupation, and he's fucking jobless. And he looks like somebody that also does content, bro. He just has that vibe to him, bro. And who is he to talk shit?
My argument is that none of you guys actually did any of the work during that, and it was all your filmers, your editors, your producers.
That's what I'm saying, cause what?
All these people back here are the ones doing the work. You guys just show up and have fun.
They didn't do anything.
It's a group project.
No, because here's the thing.
Well, that's a bad take.
Yeah, he has to be part of Faze team. He has to be.
We wouldn't have any work if it wasn't for us, though.
Oh!
I would even go as far to say as every person in this room, we keep them employed as well.
Oh,
here's the
yeah,
thing.
it's a
We get
business.
sponsors from these companies that have 9-to-5s, right? These companies, hold on. These companies are not viable without influencers to push the brand and keep them in business.
Have you ever worked a real job?
No.
So how would you
See,
know?
I have worked a real job.
What was your real job?
I worked 8 months. I worked a double. I worked Walmart and Panera at the same time for a year.
Why is he laughing, bro? It's not
Yeah, why is that funny? Now that's why they talk shit about 9-to-5 work, because you can't laugh at them for working fast food, bro. Everybody starts off with fast food, well, most people.
I actually feel like they're wrong.
Stable Ronaldo's streams are high energy and entertaining, often featuring Fortnite gameplay, fun reactions, and interactive moments with fans. Known for his humor and loud personality, he keeps his audience engaged with constant commentary and viral clips. On Twitch, he boasts around 3.9 million followers, averages 23,000 viewers per stream. Stable Ronaldo's come up has been crazy over the last couple of years, bro. I know when he like fell off back in like 2021, 2022, bro. It's to see him even bigger than he was before. That's actually crazy, bro. Let's see what Ron has to say, man. Oh, I thought he was about to go next or something. Oh, he is.
Chris?
Why do you think a 9-to-5 job is
I didn't even not know his another NA, bro. Unemployed, bro.
guaranteed to pay?
Yeah.
And that makes it harder?
Yeah. No, it makes it easier for you.
Makes
guys.
it easier
Yeah.
because we have a guaranteed pay.
100%. You have
Makes
security.
it
Talk
easier
about
for
raises.
Makes it easier for 9-to-5 people to have a job because their pay is
Yeah, when you go to
guaranteed.
work every day, everyone's
So you're
like,
basing the ease of a job just on somebody getting paid regularly?
I could get his point,
well,
yeah.
let's just say that comes to perspective. If you say someone who works food, if you someone who works a doctor, it's obviously different. But if you're talking abroad, 9-to-5, someone who doesn't need a degree, yeah, it's way easier than being a streamer.
How so?
Well, it's because you're guaranteed and you don't need any crazy knowledge. You don't need to go to school for most jobs, like certain things like a 9-to-5. If you wanted to go work at Foot Locker, I could go to Foot Locker, apply, and then next thing you know, I'm selling shoes for pay every single hour.
That's true. Like the entry level is definitely harder for streaming because when you're first starting, nobody's watching your fucking streams. And to make 9-to-5 pay from streaming, you have to at least have 50 average viewers, and that's not that easy to get. You need to be known on a certain platform to be able to do that.
So according to you, a job is easier or harder based on the guaranteed pay? That's one aspect of it.
Working
right?
at Foot Locker?
Yes, that is an aspect because that's why we have that's why certain jobs pay more is because it's harder to do.
Working at a job like
Anybody can work at Foot Locker, Panera Bread, bro, or any of these fast foods.
Yes, because a streamer, you have to come up with ideas. You have to stay relevant.
We're talking about ideas now. Okay,
Yeah,
we're talking about pay.
Okay, so what do you want to
that's
start with
one
though?
way that
But it
it's
doesn't
easier.
make. But
Well,
you're not
you
even.
started with
You're not
pay.
even. You keep switching it. So why
No,
don't
I'm
you
not
answer my
switching
question?
anything.
You 100% are.
Yeah.
So how is it harder if you're guaranteed to pay? I worked for 4 years of streaming. I didn't make $1.
Well, what's your definition?
I mean, that's true. Same thing here, man.
It's like what
Stuff
is
that you need
difficult.
creativity. You need to get out of your circle, comfort zone.
Yeah.
You need to be able to actually make people believe what you believe in the sense of like, oh, this is good content. Do you watch any TV shows?
I watch YouTube.
Okay, you watch
so
YouTube.
much YouTube.
So it's the same thing. So the people that
Absolutely,
you're
yeah.
entertained by are the people like us, just for a different audience.
That's true, but you're talking about entertainment as a job. We could talk about entertainment.
This is entertainment,
as a job.
but this
yeah,
is entertainment.
as
But my
a
question
job
to you
doesn't
is
have any
why?
guarantees. Absolutely.
So do you truthfully, you can sit here and think that working at like a Foot Locker or something like that, I'm just using that because that's the best example, is harder than a streamer?
It depends on what you are saying the word hard means to you. Because
In the
there's
sense of
hard
everyday
physically,
activity, 'cause
there's
some
hard-
He keeps jumping around the thing, bro. Just say what your criteria for a job being hard is, bro. Stop. I'm not talking about Ron here. I'm talking about the other guy.
People around here said, "Oh, I gotta
Just
wake up at
stop beating around the
7
bush, man.
8 a.m. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, we have to do the same thing.
Sure.
Some people do that.
And you deal with yourself.
No, we deal with millions
when
of people.
you're creating that content and you have your phone, you're dealing with you and yourself in that phone.
Okay, so what happens?
You're not dealing with
Not true.
coworkers and you're not
That's not
dealing
true at
with-
all. I have an
Okay.
editor that I pay who relies on me. If I stop doing
Which
any
is
type
later.
of content, he loses
So
a
when
job.
you go to your job, when you go to work, rather than punching a card, you pick up your phone or you turn on a camera.
Okay, so when you punch the card, let's say, who's above you? Your boss, right? What happens if he just takes the business and he says, "Oh, we're not doing it anymore"? You lose your job.
If the work is picking up a phone or turning on the camera as opposed to going in with a bunch of people and having to multitask tasks you have to do throughout your shift and deal with your
Tasks you gotta do
coworkers
throughout
and
the stream.
interpersonal thing, tell me how much you do of that stuff while you are actually doing your job for however many number
Okay,
of hours
perfectly.
that you are talking and typing and shitting and eating and all that stuff that everybody's watching you do.
Go ahead.
No, but there's actually a mental aspect.
I
camaraderie.
understand that,
No, Like,
This is the first part of this that we actually having a good debate that's actually meaningful that I can actually listen to. The first couple rounds are just rage bait, bro, for the most part.
camaraderie. Like you have like a group of people, like friendships, relationships, which is the most important thing in life. So you build that with your coworkers and stuff like that. And
sorry, bye. See you later.
Seeing a lot of flags.
What's your name?
So I'm Angelina, and I work as an executive assistant.
You're right. You're right. She's right.
Executive assistant. Just because is it because, what's going on here, y'all?
All right, so you guys were talking about the mental aspect, and I thought that was really interesting because as someone who works a 9 to 5, technically it's a 10 to 6, but I still have to clock in a certain amount of time. I come home, I'm too tired to cook. Fortunately, I have a beautiful girlfriend that does all of that stuff for me when I get home. But
You saw Silky face. He was sad as shit seeing that. What the hell, bro? No one. Oh, it's not the most replayed part, but bro, I was just about to say that, bro. Silky got mad at that. And then look at fucking the swag, bro. Bro.
I would have to cook for myself and get to bed in time and wake
Yeah, I get it. The physical labor is definitely unmatched, bro. Streaming has less physical labor, bro.
up in time to commute back to my job. You guys talk about how it's hard because there's a mental aspect, and I understand as someone who's been on social media a lot that you get
How long have you
berated.
been on social media? Just to get broad.
So I actually did content creation starting at the age of 14. When I moved to LA, I gained like 10,000 followers off the bat, and I was very young, and I started working with different brands.
Okay.
I totally understand the mental aspect. It's just that you guys can afford to say, hey, I'm gonna go wherever for 2 weeks, and that can be
That's
content,
true.
that can be your job, and you actually
She's cooking here. I can't lie, bro. Content, anything could be your content. That's the good part about it. That does make it a little bit easier.
to relax and travel the world and have other
So
opportunities.
you're just saying a lot of points.
There's no relaxation.
Just so I can answer a couple. So you were saying like.
He's lying like shit. There has to be relaxation. Well, not like the whole day probably, but like you get a lot of your day to yourself.
To go back to the beginning, you were saying like you can manage like your time with like relationship. Was that correct? Like you have your girlfriend when you go home. Like
I fortunately have a support system, but I every day like ask myself how I would
so
have
I'll
been
give you
able
a
to do it
perfect
without.
example. You said 14 you started. I started at 16. For about 3 years, I was making money, and it slowly went super up, and then all of a sudden it went down. Right? I lost everything, fell off completely. About to kill myself. It's a real story. This is a real story. This isn't a joke. Why are you smiling?
We've all been there. Every 9 to 5 worker has been there.
So
That's
going
why.
back to what you said, how you have a support system.
That doesn't make it any less serious. We're not about to sit here and laugh at people's mental health.
I moved across the country from my parents.
And this dude in the back, he's fucking doing this, bro. We get it. Shut up.
At the age of 19, lived alone in an apartment, was paying a certain amount of money every single month, and I was losing money. I wasn't making enough money to pay my like I had money in my bank for my rent, but I wasn't making more than my rent.
Yeah.
So I was
You
losing.
were in the red every
Yeah.
I was in the red every single month. Girlfriend broke up with me at the time, so alone
whammy.
across the country. So
Yeah.
it's like when you're alone too, and everything's going down. Where's my support system?
I don't like why she's laughing, bro.
So I have a question. You said that for the first 4 years you started streaming, you had no income. How are you able to survive?
I lived with my mom. I was 16.
So
That is true.
that to a certain extent is privilege.
Yeah, but most people at 16 is living by themselves. I mean, living with their parents. What's so crazy about that?
That's privilege.
It is.
But my mom. How's that privilege?
It's privilege because you have the support system to have a place to live.
What?
Do people only work at 16 if they don't have a family that they're living with? I know a lot of people that work at 16 and have family at home that's paying the bills.
15, 16, I would hope I have parents that would.
Exactly.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, and they have to
What is
take
that?
9 to 5.
It's not a lot of people. I guess a lot of people, but that is a minority, bro. Most people at 16 are living with their family, bro. That should be the standard, bro. We're not using anomalies as the standard.
So a lot of people don't have houses.
A lot of
when they
people
working
don't
9 to
have
5?
families that support them or accept
But that's a
them.
whole different conversation.
Yeah, that's definitely a whole different conversation,
You still
dude.
need to survive. So the fact that you were given
So
the
how did you move to
opportunity-
LA?
I moved across the country as well with my mom when I was 15 years old.
Do you not think that's privileged?
I mean, we moved
Yeah, being able to move is definitely more privileged than just having a house, because he never said he was able to move anywhere. You being able to move is a huge privilege. Not a lot of people get to move, bro.
a 1-bedroom in Santa Monica and shared a
One-
single bed, so.
One bedroom?
I was reselling shoes to afford my mom's mortgage and everything.
I get it. I've definitely helped my family out in times where I was able to, but I also had to have my family support me in order for me to have certain opportunities to make money in the first place. So if you didn't have content creation, what would you be doing?
It's a great question. I don't know, because I didn't set my goals that way. I set up my life to that. I know I would do what I want to do. If we all got paid the same every single month, let's say just in simple terms, we all got paid $100,000 a month, a crazy amount of money. Would you guys still, truthfully, I'm asking a serious question, would you guys say that all of our jobs are harder than each other, truthfully?
Yeah, if she was a nurse, she had to go to medical school for years just to be able to have her.
But she knew that she was getting.
Yeah, she knew exactly what she was getting. When you're doing content, you could be doing it for 10 years and you could not be getting to where you need to get to or never blow up, bro.
Security, because she was going to be a nurse, correct?
Not secure.
How is it not secure if you knew what you were going to do?
Nothing secure.
Nothing's secure. You just proved my point. But you just proved my point.
Yeah, if y'all isn't secure, they're definitely not secure. Content creation is not secure at all
job is
whatsoever.
secure, but content creation gives you the ability to have those savings, to have an audience, and even if you do lose all your followers one day, even if
let's
you
say
lose,
I lost it all tomorrow.
you still have residuals of your previous viral videos. Even if people are hating on you and shitting on you, that's still adding to what goes.
That is true. She has a good point there.
Doctors who do one surgery and make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Because they were trained for decades and they had to go to
So
school.
were we.
You went to school to be a.
Yo, Jason the Wing got it, bro. Bro said Streamer University, bro, with a straight ass face. Oh my goodness, bro. Adapt is a top tier variety and IRL streamer, averaging around 12,900 viewers per stream on Twitch, with 930,000 followers and peaking as high as 45,986 concurrent viewers. Faze Adapt is a key figure in Faze Clan. He helped shape Faze's brand from its original stage to now. W Adapt, bro. I don't really watch him, but I heard about him from time to time. My friend watches him.
How you doing, bro?
Good. How you doing?
Alex.
Gabe.
Gabe, how we doing?
I'm doing good.
College
So first of
professor.
all, I wanna
Okay.
say
I can
do
take him a little
respect
bit more
all of you for
serious.
What you do. I mean, you guys do work, but you do not work as hard as people who have a regular job. You don't know that. I mean, that I do know it for sure. It's very clear.
Again, hard is objective. I mean,
People have
subjective.
to wake up and do their routine over and over again. It's not a daily thing. It's
But the beard and the mustache being two different colors is throwing me off, man. I'm sorry.
yearly thing. It's a life thing. And if they screw up, they lose their jobs. And they always have to be careful because if they do something weird, they say something weird to their coworker or their boss, they're going to lose their job. If you lose some followers because of something you say, you'll get other followers, and you have a large following enough.
They're trolling. They know that's true, bro. So many people have survived controversy, getting canceled, bro.
Where there's enough of a range of perspectives that people will always be on board for you as long as you're producing content. People who screw up at their jobs and lose their jobs, and maybe there's a recession, there's not a lot of jobs, as could be now, they get potentially homeless or worse.
You ever heard of cancel culture?
What's that? Yeah, of course I've heard of it. But how many people have been canceled and came back? I mean, it happens all the time. Your boss is not going to be loyal to you if you don't get that thing in on time 5 times.
Okay, but check it
you're
out.
done.
Okay, so listen, but to be able to get that loyal following of people that do follow you,
Yes.
you need to build that over years
Okay,
and years
okay.
and hours of
Okay,
trust
all right.
and communication
Sacrifice.
and intimate and
A lot of it.
relationships with your audience.
Okay, so
that's not something that's just given to you.
Look, the
you don't
things-
just fall into 1 million subscribers, 2
Of
million
course
subscribers,
not.
3 million
Of course
subscribers.
not. It takes work for sure. But like what you guys are talking about in terms of like the toll it takes on you, a large part of it, and let me tell you something, I'm a little older than you guys, so a large part of it is just general angst from being young, and you just happen to have a camera in front of you and like talking to people or whatever, but at the same time, like, you're doing exactly what most people are doing, which is dealing with life stuff, and that's normal.
I mean, that's
Like,
fair.
the
That's a
mental
fair
toll
point.
That it takes dealing with people and getting comments and this and that. That's what everybody deals with. But you don't have to wake up at 6 in the morning and get to your job and then be there and like be on the whole time, no matter what. Anyone who has a 9 to 5 has to do that.
I said, what do you do?
Well, I'm a college professor, so. I have to do that same
So
sort
you
of.
just gotta come in and teach the same shit for the next 10, 15 years?
Yes, you're right.
I feel the same thing about that too. They really do be teaching the same shit the whole day for years and years. It's the same material over and over and over unless something new gets added.
We have to produce new shit every day.
For me in particular,
Exactly.
To Silky's point, you're a college professor, so you're essentially reteaching the same curriculum to the same students.
That I had to take
You know what I'm
years
saying?
to learn, but
you know
yes.
what I'm saying? But I started making content when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
It started out playing Call of Duty trick shotting.
You
I
were-
don't think
okay.
anybody in this room could hit a crane shot. I don't know if anyone in this room could.
That is true. Nobody in that room is hitting
To
that.
be proud of, but okay.
So I had to do that for 4 years,
Okay.
right? And then I'm like, okay. Then I had to do YouTube for 4 years,
Okay.
right?
All
And then I had to do Faze Clan, build Faze Clan out, fix Faze Clan, and then
Okay.
do streaming.
Okay.
So
And
you're
with how many
constantly-
people helping you?
How many people helping me?
Yeah.
Come on now.
For which stages?
All of them. There were a lot. You had a team.
When I was trick
Was
shotting-
it just you? Like
No. It
Okay.
was just me. There's receipts of this.
It wasn't built on the shoulders of anyone?
There's receipts on YouTube of me.
Okay, well, where did YouTube come from?
When I was
How did
13
YouTube become so
when I was
easy?
13
Because
years
a
old.
bunch of people worked their butts off 9 to 5, making it a thing.
That's
and
what
if
you
it
did.
didn't
So the fact-
exist,
okay, so
if
the-
it didn't
so-
exist, you couldn't press
So the
play,
fact-
you couldn't press record,
So the fact that
and
you
then
have
just
a,
talk.
The fact that you have a campus to teach on. Then
Yeah.
boom, there you go.
Right, but I
Yeah,
also had
have
to
a
spend
campus to teach.
years earning my credentials and mastering.
And I did it.
Come on, guys. Your credentials are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time. Come on, guys.
So you just want to get paid to play video games.
Not every streamer plays video games. What don't people understand about that, bro? That shit actually pisses me off, bro. They just assume streaming, like that used to be streaming, but nowadays people do IRL stream. Why haven't nobody talk about that yet?
This is okay. We understand.
I'm Vicky, and my
Hair and makeup artist.
from a hair and makeup artist, physical job. Doesn't seem like any of you guys can even compete with the physicality. You guys just this
Of being
is
a makeup artist? Are you kidding me, bro?
just sitting on your butt and talking into a microphone
know.
is very different.
So wait.
Very different than having to get up in the morning, carry all of your gear. You've got to carry all of your hair, makeup, all of your supplies. You have to haul it around. Get up early in the morning. You stand on your feet all
Bet.
day. You never sit down.
I hear you, I
You're
hear you. I
breathing
built a
in.
house.
You're breathing in toxic chemicals all day.
All right, can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen, bet.
Your
Just
job
chill,
isn't
chill.
dangerous.
So
your
thing
job
is-
isn't
your thing
physically
is
taxing. You're just talking into a
So
microphone.
bet. Listen. So your whole thing.
Doesn't get fat.
Your whole thing is we can't do what you do, right?
I thought he said she looks like a bat.
No,
I'm
but
saying
I
that a
just-
9 to
y'all let
5
me talk
job
for a
where
second.
you physically have to do
So-
some hauling around stuff.
So
and
physically, I physically
you're
can't
just
haul
talking
around
into a microphone.
bags of like makeup. You physically could never trick shot. You could not hit a crane shot. You can't 1080. You can't hold a controller
Talk to
and make a 200K montage.
Talk to
You
him.
can't. No one in here can. None of you could.
But you
none
can
of
carry
you-
some just
None of you
some
could
hair and makeup.
physically
And you have
go
to do that for 12 hours a day.
Yes.
No, he does not. Bro, he's trolling.
Wait, actually, yes, I would have
Hours
to
a
do
day.
that.
And then your day is never done. When you're done doing that, is your job done? Do you have to go shopping and replace all of the things that you use?
No. Listen,
You have to
Vicky,
clean
listen,
all of
Vicky.
your gear.
You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're done, you're
You
done.
don't know about if the Elgato wasn't on.
When
Can
you're
you
done, you're
imagine
done.
these things?
Oh my God, disable.
Yeah, man.
If I rendered my video in Vegas and I sent the editor the clips without disabling and resample,
Oh my God.
my montage is fucked. Your main underlining argument here is what you do is physically
Daily, day to day.
Okay. Your main thing is what you do is physically more taxing and
Yeah.
hard than what any of us
And
do.
dangerous.
I could say the same thing. You cannot physically.
I mean, technically, when you're IRL streaming too, you're risking someone coming up to you doing something to you if you don't have security. So that could be a danger too.
Trick shot. You could never. I would go as far
Okay,
as.
so
I don't,
how many hours a day do you
Yo, that little hold up. That little grandma mad as shit over there, bro. Chill, relax, man. This is just trolls, man. And this dude, over there, bro, he keeps pitting the flag, bro. How about you come up and talk?
do you trick shot?
I don't think.
How many hours
guys
a
ever do.
day do you trick shot? How many hours?
When I was trick shotting, it was 12 hours a day. It was however long I needed to. However
Every
long I
day,
needed
12
to.
hours a day
However
trick
long I
shotting?
needed to hit a clip.
12 hours a day, every day.
5 seconds.
And that clip is.
He carries a Barrett 50 cal and he jumps off of stuff.
I would have to get on Call of Duty, turn my sense all the way up to 10-10. I would have to get to last. I would have to pray to God that he would be in the right spot, throw the concussion. Now I gotta have my rotations down. I gotta have my rotations.
Dead zones. Talk about the dead zones.
Talk about dead zones.
Stick drift.
Stick drift.
All that.
But that is not all YouTubers that are doing something physical. A lot of it is just talking.
Yeah, but she also said it was.
I mean, that is true. That's what I'm doing right now. But like, chill, bro. This takes a lot of effort to be entertaining, bro. I hope I'm entertaining you guys, bro. She's disrespecting people like me, bro.
Rob us or kill us.
I gotta.
Wait.
They're laughing, but that's happened recently.
I've gotten a pumpkin thrown on my head by a crackhead.
Crackhead ran up to him on stream and almost
died.
Almost
He
decapitated
quoted
him
his
when he
thoughts.
Silky's turn. Silky is a high energy IRL and GTA 5 streamer known for reactive interactive streams alongside other Faze members. On Twitch, he has around 866,000 followers, averages roughly 8,000 to 22,000 viewers per stream during events like subathons, and peaked at 60,000 in peak moments. I've only recently heard about Silky like this year, I think. Oh, the grandma's stalking now, man. Librarian, bro. And that cut is fucking ass. I'm sorry, dude. You gotta get rid of that, granny. Go get yourself a nice little wig, man.
Elementary school children. I have been an executive secretary, legal.
Very quiet, peaceful.
Yes, yes, all that. You know, because it's who you are. That you know, we create social media all the time because that's what we are. We're 9-to-5ers, and we interact and have energy with people.
She's surprisingly soft-spoken from the way she was acting earlier, which is actually surprising. I thought she was gonna be like over here yelling, bro.
Where I don't think that you guys have that.
Are you serious?
You have false energy because you're across the screen. You're not interacting with.
That's
people
false
like you.
energy, bro.
What are we doing right now?
You're doing it now because we're doing a video.
Wait, isn't she debating for us? That's making it harder for us.
Do you know that there's millions of people?
Now I'm not gonna have all y'all gang up on me.
There's millions of people who watch the video.
Yes.
Who save lives every day. Probably more than doctors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's people that literally
Save lives.
because they wanna watch our
Saving lives figuratively and literally is just. But I know they're just trolling, so I'm not even gonna get into that.
You know about going out into the clubs at night, staying out till 10 o'clock in the morning, trying to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning so you can get dressed.
So you was having fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
what I'm saying
That's
is like
self-inflicted.
You guys don't do the interaction. You don't touch people like this.
Okay, now.
What kind of shit's going on?
You go to the club, you get to put some shades on, and you go by your day to work. We can't do that because we have thousands of people.
But is
You're
that
drunk,
your choice?
You're high. You're
But
hungover.
is that
Just
your
get off
choice?
screen. We don't want to see you like this.
But is that your choice?
We don't like you like this. Why are you doing this?
But is that your choice? You chose that. You chose this life.
That's the thing. We can't.
And that's
do
what's
what you
happening.
It was a great choice. You chose to be a librarian.
Now, that's what's happening now with the whole world. It's a total disconnect. When you have a 9-to-5, you dealing with people. You touching people's hearts, souls, mind. No, you are not.
Do you know how many fans we meet a day?
Look, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I respect what you do.
Do you watch any entertainment?
Oh my God.
Of course I watch entertainment. I got kids. I got grandkids.
Do you ever laugh?
Of course I laugh.
So then they
We're
interact.
touching them.
But the interaction is not
Did it make
real.
you feel better?
When I'm watching it.
Wait, did it make you feel better?
What make me feel
Have you
better?
ever
It all
watched-
depends on
Have you ever been
it all
entertained?
depends- It
Have you
all
ever been
depends
entertained
on
and been like,
what's coming.
oh, I feel good?
Some of it is fake.
right now.
Some of it is fake.
You see, you're not answering.
So now let me.
Okay, well let me answer because I'm debating
Okay,
him.
yeah.
But go ahead.
Right after this, I got you. Right
Okay,
now.
all
Go
right.
ahead.
Come on.
So when you're entertained, have you ever felt like your day was better if you watched something? You've never felt like that?
Yeah, sure.
So what's the difference with us?
The difference with you is that you guys do this 24/7. That's all you do.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't.
Being an entertainer 24/7 is a bad thing now, bro. Like we're just people just trying to make people's days better, bro.
It's like wait a minute. Somebody made a comment about, oh, I can't even go out with my girlfriend, or I can't even go out in public.
That's right.
I can go out in public and be seen.
So it's
You know what?
easier.
Because no one knows who the fuck you are.
I'm a very social person. I'm very popular in where I do and where I am. I do social media.
I'm saying what we do has not affected people. It's not real. How come when I go out in public and I meet someone and they're like, oh my God, wait, I loved your videos growing up. You were my childhood. I used to watch you
Or their
every
hands
single
shaking. Their
day.
hands shaking.
Like, Like you were my child. You know how like we grew up watching Disney Channel?
Yep.
I've had kids
Ben
come
10.
up hundreds of times
Mhm.
throughout years of my life. Have kids come up to me and say these things. So
Another thing I just thought about too, the reason why streaming can be seen as harder is because your streaming career, I know people be like even if you make it big, don't most streamers stop at like 30 if they start at like, let's say they start in their teenagers or 20, probably like 10 good years before you fall off, or maybe 5 good years. Ninja had like a fucking 3 years. I know he fell off, but he's still getting a lot of money and viewers, but not as much viewers, obviously. But it's kind of like a sports career, bro. It's like a 9 to 5, you can work that until literally the day you decide to retire, bro. Retiring from content creation for most people is not even their choice, bro. Unless you like really, really establish you got a good fan base and people love you.
I'm Robbie. I'm a server at an Italian
Restaurant server, come on, bro. That's like level 1 job, bro.
Oh, that's not fair.
He has the same menu, makes the same food every day. Bro.
First thing I'm gonna say is nobody's gonna say being a nurse isn't hard, because my aunt was. That is the most difficult shit. How are you gonna disrespect your mom like that, dude?
She is right now.
You're gonna disrespect
She
your mom
loves
and say that your work is harder? That is so rude, honestly.
She works 2 of them.
Okay,
She works at 2 hospitals.
Let me ask you something.
She said it's mad easy. She can work at 2 hospitals.
No disrespect.
I feel like he's trolling. She probably did not say that shit.
I'm not your target audience, so break it down for me, because I don't even get it.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you something.
You just said I'm not your target audience because I'm black. That's what you just said. You don't watch me because I'm black. And this is what I'm talking about. It's harder.
He has to get judged every
I gotta get
single
judged every day. Everybody thinks I'm a hoodlum. I'm a nice guy.
He's a jolly dude.
I can't get a job.
W race card pull, bro.
I had the greatest 401k granted to me. That means that when I retire, I get the biggest stipend of my life. Do you know I could just sit there and just meat pack all day just to really realize that, what, maybe 20 years I'm gonna be sitting on millions because I worked at Costco's?
Yeah, Will.
Okay.
I didn't have to interact with nobody, just packing meat.
Yeah, Will.
Come on, bro.
Is what you do fun?
I mean,
absolutely.
You enjoy what you do.
If I make it fun,
Do you make it fun?
I could make it fun.
Yes or no? Is what you do fun?
Not everything's fun.
What isn't fun? Break it down for me. What do you do in a day? We'll swap stories. What do you do in a day?
Okay, so it's very stressful, right?
He's about to troll.
Because this dude was talking for 20 minutes about playing video games.
Whoa. It sounds like you're jealous, I'm not gonna lie. But
You're on his diesel.
okay, so look, right?
So I'm jealous of a harder job.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
that was sarcasm. You didn't read it. No, I'd like to.
No, listen.
Bro, they're such trolls, bro. There's no way to win this debate against them.
You know what I'm saying? I'm already drowsy because I just smoked the night before. You know why I gotta smoke? Because I just deal with thousands of people. I don't even like people. I gotta deal with thousands of them. No, let him stay. You gonna stay for this, right?
Wait, but you still haven't described what you've done other than smoking pot and waking up at 4.
Okay, waking up at 4 p.m., right? Now wake up. I gotta brush my teeth, right? Gotta make sure, cause I got a lot of comments. Now, he don't brush his grills. What does his real teeth look like? I gotta make sure that my
He got Chanel earrings like a bad bitch.
And there's girls in his chat too sometimes. So,
yeah.
you know.
You know what I'm saying?
See him.
I gotta make sure I'm freshly shaving. I'm not shaving for this video. I already know what's gonna happen. It's about to be negative comments. Yo, shave that little scruffy shit on your face. Cool.
Silky
Right?
got fat.
Now I have to game Marvel Rivals for probably 1 to 2 hours before stream. You know why? Because I don't get to game it for after work. Like I can just game it after work, bro. I can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that.
Yeah,
I
man.
cannot do that. Now I gotta
Totally.
sit here and plan with somebody what I'm gonna do for the stream today. Oh, looks like we got no content. All right, let's see if we can just scrub
Guess
something
what?
around.
No content, no money.
No content, no money. Now look, probably by 8 or 9 p.m. I'm still probably thinking I got to do something for stream. My mind is fried.
Do you know what's crazy?
My mind
8, 9 p.m. for him? Oh, I did my work
He
today.
already did my
work today.
You took the same boss already.
You're going to sleep.
What?
I don't want to hog the space here too much, but
No.
do you know the expression, give a man enough rope?
You're losing me.
Kill him.
No, I don't know this. I don't know.
Basically, you're talking yourself into a hole, man. Okay, my turn. I'll be brief.
Wait, give a man a rope.
What is he?
Wait,
It means-
is that racist?
Wow.
Silky's just trolling.
He has no social cues. Oh, you're back? Rhonda.
Silky, bro, generational fucking troll, dude.
You say you don't like people. It's all about relationships that you got with people. So when you say shit like that, do you really mean that?
Do I not like people?
You said
I'm an
you
introvert.
said
I'd rather be in my own space. I'd rather be
I mean, I get that.
and that's okay. But what is it that you're doing that's helping other people?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Saving lives. I'm a superhero.
He's a hero.
I'm a superhero, no cape.
Jason is finally going, bro. We've been waiting for you this whole time. You've been sitting around like you don't know what's going on. Jason is a fast rising Twitch streamer known for energetic gaming, IRL streams, and comedic content. Since joining Faze in April 2024, he's amassed around 1.4 million Twitch followers, peaked at 100K plus subscribers during a subathon, and was briefly the second most subscribed streamer on Twitch. Yeah, Jason the Ween's come up has been insane, bro. I never personally watched him, though. I can't lie. Bro, some people like that girl in the back, bro, they haven't went at all. They just been sitting there, bro. I hate people that do that. Why show up? You're just trying to secure that bag, bro. Come say something.
I'm good. How are you?
You look great. You look
That's
great.
right. I'm Thelma again.
I believe 9 to 5 is harder.
And is that tattoo even real, bro? What the fuck is that? Yo, yo.
Dreaming is so much harder. Why are you doing it?
I can't have a
Risk and reward? What? Bro, you know how much Jason the Ween and these top streamers are making, bro? Millions a year. Why wouldn't I?
because of the public eye and how they judge my relationships. I had a breakup with a girlfriend that I loved so dearly because I chose streaming.
So my question.
Nah, I loved her.
My question.
I loved her, and you're laughing.
My question again. My question.
Well, that grandma thinks everything we do is fucking funny. Shut your ass up with that double chin.
If you think it's so much harder, why are you doing it?
Because I'm passionate about it.
Okay, so you love it. You love
Yeah.
streaming.
Something can be hard and you love it.
More than you loved that girlfriend?
That's what I had to decide.
I would definitely take my career over a girlfriend. Not even a wife, but a girlfriend. Come on, bro. Unless she was there from the start, then that's different.
You lost the human touch.
But guess what? If I had a 9 to 5,
lost the human
if I was flipping burgers, I could have had a girlfriend still.
But you lost the human touch for the streaming.
Being a streamer, you have to be judged on thousands of people's opinions every single day. 9 to 5 person, maybe
But,
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and then back to my point. Is that your choice? Was that your choice?
But that's not the point, though. The
No,
point is
that's my point. That's my point.
Streaming is harder.
Was
than 9 to 5.
that
That's the point.
You gave up your girlfriend for streaming? Come on now.
Shit, he ran up a bag. He ran up a
Why the hell? Yeah, I would never give up any career for a girl, let alone a career that's paying millions of dollars. Bro, y'all so happened to Brady, bro. She kept telling him to retire, bro. Bro finally retired just to find out his wife cheated on him, bro. Like, come on, bro. Love your life, bro. The only time I'm leaving my career is for my children, bro. Never for not just a girlfriend. That's just stop.
It comes to a point. Do I pick love and a future?
Love comes and goes, man.
Or do I pick something that I love, something that I'm passionate about, and motion? I pick motion.
Attorney.
Amazing name.
Okay, I can respect their attorney as well.
She makes a percent off people's fuck ups. I like that.
If you had an opportunity to get a 9 to 5 that you could create yourself, like whatever you want,
Yes,
9
I
to
would.
5, you would take it?
Yes.
Because why?
Because I don't even enjoy streaming anymore.
You don't? What? Come to this side.
No, but I have to because this is what I built my career off of.
You feel stuck.
I feel stuck, yeah.
Have you ever watched a show and you stopped watching it? Have you ever watched a show and you were like,
All the time.
It's the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to.
That TV show can't. It's done. What happened to all those actors?
It's
after that?
canceled
They gotta
because I
go to-
stopped watching?
Well, no, I'm saying if thousands of you
Honey.
stopped watching.
I think you guys are mixing all
Yeah,
the issues.
Cartoon Network. It's like
and
they
not
got millions of
focusing
people. You guys know what Cartoon Network is? It's gone.
Would you come up with a different brand then?
All those people are gone. Yeah, but pivot. That's the point.
Swag. Who the hell is that? I didn't. But in September 2022, Swag signed an exclusive streaming contract with YouTube Gaming, becoming the first Faze Clan member to do so. During his tenure on YouTube, Swag achieved significant milestones, including a record-setting 80 kills in a single Warzone match, alongside fellow Nuke Squad members. He broke into the top 250 of Warzone 3 ranked. His clinched a pivotal victory and WSOW qualifier, securing him 1 million purse with his loadout strategy. Who? I gotta see who Swag is. Oh, Swag. I do remember Swag now, bro. I'm trolling. Bro, no, I'm not trolling, but like I forgot for a second. My phone. Professional model. Okay.
I've worked since I was at the age of 14. I was a gamer too.
I just think personally, like I agree with Jason that I think streaming does take a certain more than a 9 to 5, and I also think everybody in here, right? If you guys all try to be a streamer, right, and then we all try to do what you guys do,
You get L's in your chat.
the probability of everybody here trying to be an attorney is way higher.
In 2025, roughly 0.4 to 0.42% of Americans are likely to be a licensed practicing attorney, equivalent to 1 in every 240 people. So that is a very hard job to get into. Damn.
Higher than somebody making streaming a career.
Absolutely, your job is just got lucky because you're
Yeah,
a
I feel
gamer.
that's the one thing too. I feel like content creation is like, some people say 99% luck, which is just a damn lie, bro. If you actually think it's 99% luck, you're actually insane, bro. You don't think you have to be consistent and big good content out? I feel like it's more 30% luck, 70% work. I agree with that. I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's true.
You got lucky. There's so many people
I was
like you out
talented.
there.
It wasn't
These
pure
days,
luck.
everybody's an influencer. Come on.
No. But
So many.
hold on.
But being a model, bro, don't you get, isn't that like a natural gift, bro? You look a certain way, they want you. They come to you, bro. Or if you apply, you just know you have it in you, bro. Not everyone can just, like, being a streamer is not really genetic. Like, you can fake a personality, if that makes sense.
Specifically what I do, I'm not posting selfies.
Wait, did I just debunk my own self?
It's all pure talent.
Forget about that, guys.
Why is he lucky? Why do we all get lucky though?
What is your talent?
Yeah.
Call of Duty. I was a professional Call of Duty player, like actual like.
So you were sitting at home and you're thinking, what am I going to do with my life while you were gaming? You're like, oh, let's put a
I
camera.
was 16, so it wasn't really like
yeah,
that.
You weren't really thinking of what should I do with my life, like what should I study, what should I like, where does my life go? You just got lucky.
It's not luck. It's just he's determined. He knows that's the only route.
He didn't get lucky. He put in hours.
Yeah, no.
That's what we do too. We go to
it
school,
wasn't
we
luck.
study.
Is it everybody?
School to be a model? Do they actually have to do that?
They feel they want to get lucky by getting a job. So I think people even having a job is some sort of luck.
He said, how many people of us?
I agree. It's not easy for everybody to get a job in general.
No, it's luck. It's 1 of a million because for whatever
How is
reason.
that luck? If 1 out of a million, that one has to be the best. So how are you going to dismiss all of his hard work and all of his talent?
Is he the best?
I got four.
No.
Let me give my statistics. There was over 300,000 people that played Warzone last year. This is the game that I play.
Okay.
I got 4th. So I was a top 12 player across the entire world.
And you're telling him
so that's not luck. That's
like
pure
less than
pure
1%.
skill.
So you're dismissing, is Michael Jordan lucky? Is LeBron James lucky?
Yes.
Are they lucky?
I mean,
No,
they have a talent. They have a talent.
They had a
but
team. So what
you
he
know how
did-
many talented people out there and don't get the chance, they don't get the shot at it?
Yeah, I could get that. But they did work really hard, even though they were naturally gifted.
What he did to
I
get
said
to where
a
he
lot
is.
of people are talented don't get the shot to do what he does.
People who
So
make it
it's
to the
luck.
NBA.
But I didn't even get a shot. It was I did it off the strength of me. There was no one who gave me a shot or anything like that. I simply was.
Why he giggling back there?
Yo, you being serious?
Why you laughing?
I can't
Why they laughing, bro?
It's not luck. I've been doing this for 13 years. I uploaded 3,000 videos. 2,000 was I edited myself while I went to college, worked a job, and still went to school.
And yeah,
So that's not.
Where does Silky even go?
If that's luck,
where's the luck at in that equation?
Again.
is there a percentage? We are all lucky in some way, right? If we all have a job, we're lucky in some sort of way. But
God bless.
off of specific pure talent. And I worked on that since I was 16.
Again, I work with many talented people. I'm not saying about you. I'm
Yeah.
just talking in general. And there's so many people that are very talented, never get a shot because they don't do the right thing. They don't go the right path. They don't meet the right people. So there are so many even talented actors here.
I
that
get
never
that.
get a shot.
I do
I'm
get that.
saying It's pure luck.
It wasn't luck.
But pure luck is just too much. I can't agree with that, man.
It wasn't a handout. It was simply just, you know what? I'm talented at Call of Duty. This is what I want to do. It took me 8 years to make it a career. Is there something funny?
Bro, that grandma is actually pissing me off, bro. Stop fucking laughing.
It's a talent.
Being one of the best at a video game is a talent. And it takes a lot of effort, bro. You know how many people play video games all day, every day, and never make it professional, bro? That takes a lot of determination and talent, bro.
In a dick ride? Hey, he's made tens of millions of dollars.
Exactly. That's why they get paid all that money.
But I'm saying though, you couldn't hop on a game and do what I do.
You couldn't do it.
That's a skill.
Your son couldn't do it. Your grandkids couldn't
Thank
do it.
you. That's a
grandkids could never do it.
exactly. That's really hard to do. And she's saying her cheesing cheek to cheek, bro, because you know that shit's facts and they're trolling.
Anything that takes a talent,
the genes are done. They can't do it. They can't.
How many hours a day did you spend?
When I was younger?
Yeah, when you were younger.
When we're younger, we all spent 10 plus hours. Minimum.
I would wake up 3 hours before school. So I wake up at 4 a.m. and I would play before school. Bus would come at 7. I go to home, come back, and do it again. I was 16. What's funny?
See, there's a disconnect here, because to you guys, when you guys were growing up, yes, it was just video games, it was whatever. But when we were coming up, we're like, wait, maybe we can make this career. Maybe.
Exactly. Elderly people do not see video games that way, bro.
Do you not think if you're talented at something, it's a God-given gift?
Video games is not.
You don't think you don't think it's talent.
You're just too old to understand.
That's I can't argue that because
y'all could never play FNCS either. It's the same shit.
There's a disconnect. You come from a generation where this didn't exist. His career.
Exactly. They don't know. Like, it's probably gonna be something that comes up when we get older that we don't understand, but we understand technology like our generation does. So we're gonna support our kids when it comes to things like this, bro.
Now, how come in
Here's a big shift happening.
Courses on content creation and esports.
Oh.
When you grew up, this didn't exist. So no wonder you're gonna laugh when you hear this shit, because you're from a completely different generation. You just don't get it, and I don't know if you ever will be able to wrap your head around it.
Oh.
And it's fun. But it's like, again, it's
you gotta fight back. You gotta fight back. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice meeting you.
Is she the last person?
I'm Ronnie.
Oh, another unemployed person.
You were talking about job security. Are you familiar with layoffs, with being furloughed?
Oh, I know you're laid off. Unemployed.
Like, taking it back to... That's being... What? What does that even mean?
You lose everything. Every dollar. Everything. You lose everything.
Okay, and then you can rebuild yourself back. You
the same way you can do if you get laid off. You get a
yeah,
new
that's
job.
Yeah, but not everybody can come back from a fall off. A lot of people do not come back from a fall off.
It's kind of is it not the same concept?
Like me done seen Quebba Cop, bro. He be getting like what 10K viewers nowadays. Not even view. I don't mean viewers, views on YouTube. And if y'all guys don't know, that's like fucking $10.
Back in 2020, when everybody was getting furloughed,
Not $10. That's like 50. My fault. That was crazy.
That's kind of an easy alternative, so that seems kind of easy.
I know, but if you lose a job,
you just get another
no,
one?
No, you can search for. You have an opportunity to search for another one. No?
Okay, I've been searching for another one for 10 months.
10 months as a grown woman? What is your damn resume, man? That's insane.
Give the same spiel. Have to give that smile of walking through my
resume. I
uploaded
uploaded videos for 7 years and barely got any views.
And you uploaded 7 videos and didn't get any views?
Went to school and still...
And paid rent?
Yes, I still worked. I worked.
Oh, so that you had another job?
As a parking attendant, yes.
Okay, and was that harder?
Then what?
Than streaming.
Fuck no.
I was on my phone all the time.
Oh, as a parking attendant, that doesn't sound like you were doing a very good job.
I was chilling.
You were chilling. You weren't good at your job.
He's waiting for...
When cars park, they're done. Like, it doesn't...
Okay.
I don't have to...
Well,
I'm not security.
That's
I just
a
go like this. I go like
1-9 to 5.
this. Yo, right there. I bet. Do you think an aspect of a video game, playing video games, is a talent?
I would say it's a skill. I wouldn't call it a talent. You can master it with,
millions.
It is a skill, but you can naturally be talented at video games. Like, I know, me personally, I'm not trying to suck myself off or anything, but like, there's sometimes when I pick up a game, bro, I'm just naturally just good at that game the first time I play it. I know a lot of people that are like that as well, compared to some people who have to actually like play a game for hours and hours before they get good at it.
Millions play video games, but there are very few people who are genuinely gifted at it.
Gifted?
True.
What are they, Mozart?
How is it not a talent?
Mozart, shut up.
You know what? I'm open to it being a talent. I think it's a skill. I think it's something you can master. I don't think you're a Mozart, that you have this gift of like, whoa, when I put my thumb here and this thumb there and do this combo, I do this.
You'd be
flip.
surprised.
You will be surprised.
Genuinely.
That they have their opposable thumbs like
gifted,
so good.
That's like saying, here's a paper.
Yeah, it's like your hand-eye coordination. That's a talent. Or what is it called too? Another thing too. Also, your reaction time is definitely a talent, bro. I know some people with shitty ass reaction times. That's why they suck at most games they play. That is a talent, bro. Natural. That's natural.
Saying this is so hard. If there's certain games that have $1 million prize pools, if if this is a skill you could just learn, and you're looking,
A lot of people qualify, exactly.
Go pick up a controller and go hop in this $1 million tournament
You
and
could
win
never.
it.
You could.
win it.
You could. You could.
She's not doing that shit.
You could. You could. You could.
Qualify.
You could.
What do you mean I wouldn't
You can't even find your OBS stream key. Stop playing.
I need to work for it,
I know.
but
So like, but you're dismissing what he does. You're just dismissing. Like,
I'm not
oh,
dismissing. I'm saying
it's
that's
not a
easy.
skill, it's
Wait, also now that you bring that up too, how does OBS even make money, bro? I swear everyone uses it to record and stuff and stream, but like, how does OBS even make money? I wonder that. I'm gonna check it out after this video.
I said it's a skill. I didn't say it's a talent. I said it's a skill. It's a skill that
But
you
how
can
do you
own and
how do you
can
know
master.
how do you know if it's easy if you haven't done it? Like if you
I
don't.
played Mario Kart. I've played other games.
Not a professional level though.
No, not a professional level because that's not what I'm trying to pursue.
I know, so but you don't understand.
I hate when people be like, "Oh, I wasn't trying to pursue that." You would know if you're talented enough to pursue it.
Takes to be on that sort of level.
Who wouldn't want to
How
play
can
Mario
you
Kart for a million?
Say it's yours is harder.
What
How do
is-
you know? But
what
how
does
do
it
you
take
know?
to be on that
Because
level?
I've worked at 9 to 5.
Hours.
What does
It
take
takes
to be on that
hours and hours of dedication to get to that level.
That level.
Just gift, and you got to play all
Just
the time.
gift?
Tens of thousands of hours of work
Uh-huh.
and editing and filming and constantly
I'm just
having
talking
to
about pure
innovate and
skill. As far as like the
reinvent
videos and
yourself.
stuff like that, just off pure skill.
I had
you
to
did-
put tens of thousands of hours.
Could you get a
into my
refresh second
studies.
zone tarping? Could you?
I have no idea what you said.
Could you get a refresh going into second zone with no mats? Can you get a refresh on the best players? You
I can
couldn't.
also put. I can circle back and give
Do
you
you know how to
different
short launch
terms
pad?
from
When
my
you're trying to get to third
industries.
zone, third moving. Do you know
I
how to
don't know
short?
No,
launch
I
it?
don't. But if I
Exactly,
want,
you couldn't, but Excel sheet, we could do Excel sheet.
no, but exactly.
They-
I don't know.
Jason, though he knows his ass cannot do Excel sheets, bro. We was not paying that much attention in finance class, bro.
Talking game.
These
As
refreshes
a
don't come to you.
babysitter, I can talk to you about the different things I do and ask you, could you do that? No, but if you wanted to, you would.
If us four
Put on
took 3 days, you don't think we can master an Excel sheet?
Oh,
And but let me give you, if I give you 3 days about a video game, do you think you could be that talented as me?
if I wanted to, I would.
So let's pay for her, whatever it is.
Pay,
Give you 3
please.
days, but if you lose, you got to give us it back in double.
No, that's not how a job works. You pay me, I'll get the job done.
Each 9 to 5 worker will not give their final thoughts on if streaming is actually more difficult. Okay.
I would say, in a sense, yes, because you have to put in the work and you got to be on 24/7.
It's difficult to answer that
Wait, he
question.
actually switched sides. That's respectable.
And for us, I think because we didn't come up in this time frame in this era. So and technology is totally different now. Because we were just talking about playing tic-tac-toe on the sidewalk with cop. I appreciate and respect what they do, and I think that's the consensus for most of us, that we appreciate and respect where they are.
Okay.
But it's not, what we did was, we just feel like what we did was harder. And that's what I think.
My mind was changed in the sense that now I'm even more convinced that normal jobs are harder.
All right, buddy. But guys, what do y'all think about this debate, bro? Please leave y'all thoughts down below if y'all think content creation is harder than 9 to 5 or vice versa, and give your reasons. And y'all can specify with streaming if y'all want to. It doesn't have to be 9 to 5. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and comment for more videos from me. It's Enoch out. Y'all see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.